What if one man's journey to the far corners of the earth changed the way we understood life itself? This is the story of Charles Darwin, the scientist who uncovered the secrets of nature, and with it, challenged everything we thought we knew about the origins of life. Sometimes, the answers to life's greatest mysteries lie hidden in the most remote places. In 1831, a young Charles Darwin embarked on a 5-year journey that would change the course of science forever. Darwin, a naturalist with a deep curiosity about the world, set sail on the HMS Beagle, a British survey ship. This voyage would take him to exotic lands, where he would observe a dazzling variety of plants and animals. Darwin's travels took him to many places, but none had a more profound impact on him than the Galápagos Islands, a remote archipelago in the Pacific Ocean. It was here that Darwin made observations that would lead to the development of one of the most revolutionary scientific theories of all time, the theory of evolution by natural selection. On these isolated islands, Darwin noticed something peculiar. Each island had its own unique species, and yet they were strikingly similar to each other. One of Darwin's most famous observations was of the finches on the Galápagos Islands. Each island had finches with different beak shapes and sizes. On one island, the birds had long, thin beaks suited for catching insects, while on another island, the finches had short, strong beaks for cracking nuts and seeds. Though these birds were different, Darwin realized they were all related. This led Darwin to a groundbreaking idea: what if these birds had all evolved from a common ancestor, but over time, adapted to their environment to survive? This was the beginning of Darwin's theory of evolution by natural selection. He proposed that species change over time through a process of adaptation. Those individuals with traits better suited to their environment are more likely to survive and reproduce, passing their advantageous traits on to the next generation. Over long periods, these small changes accumulate, leading to the evolution of new species. After returning from his voyage, Darwin spent years gathering evidence to support his theory. In 1859, he published On the Origin of Species, a book that would forever change the way we understand life on Earth. Darwin's theory explained that all living things, from the tiniest bacteria to the largest mammals, share a common ancestor. Life, he argued, was not static but constantly evolving. But Darwin's ideas were not without controversy. His theory of evolution challenged long-held beliefs about the creation of life, particularly those rooted in religious teachings. At the time, many believed that life was created as it appeared, and that species were unchanging. Darwin's theory, however, suggested that life was dynamic, constantly changing and adapting. This sparked intense debate, and Darwin faced criticism from those who believed his ideas contradicted religious teachings about creation. Despite the controversy, Darwin's theory gained support within the scientific community. Over time, as more evidence emerged from the fields of genetics, paleontology, and biology, Darwin's ideas were confirmed and expanded upon. Today, the theory of evolution by natural selection is one of the foundational principles of biology. Darwin's work transformed our understanding of life itself, showing us that all living creatures are connected through the vast web of evolution. His theory of natural selection remains one of the most important discoveries in the history of science. Moral: Charles Darwin's curiosity and willingness to question established beliefs allowed him to discover the process of evolution. His theory of natural selection teaches us that life is constantly evolving, and that adaptation and change are key to survival.